Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Snowbeck. Today we're going to be reviewing for the Unit 1 quiz. Why don't you take a minute, pause your video and try number 1, and then when you're done, unpause the video and see if you did it right. Alright, so ray EC, that starts at E and goes out towards C. Here it is in red. That is the angle bisector of angle BED. So here's BED. I just traced it in green. That gets bisected by the red ray. And so in other words, angle 2 and angle 3 have to be equal in size. And so it says if the measure of angle 2 is 3x plus 15, I'm going to write that in, and the measure of angle 3 is 4x minus 20, find x and the measure of angle 2. The little angle symbol got left out there. All right, well, these have to be equal in size, and so that's exactly what you write. 3x plus 15 must equal 4x minus 20. Then use your algebra skills to solve it. So I'm going to get the variables on the same side, minusing the 3x. I'm going to have 15 equals 1x minus 20, and then add your constant over to the other side, so add 20. So x ends up being 35. Now that is part of your answer. It says find x and the measure of angle 2. So to find the measure of angle 2, we're going to have to take this x, which is 35, and we're going to have to plug it in right here into angle 2. So it's going to be 3 times x is 35 plus 15. Go ahead and type that into your calculator. When I did it, I got the measure of angle 2 is 120, and it's degrees. This is definitely not drawn to scale, but that's the answer we get. Number 2. Go ahead and pause the video again and try numbers 2 and 3 actually, and then unpause the video. So what is the vertex of angle BEC? Remember, a vertex is like a corner. Okay, so when you look at angle BEC, it's right here, BEC. It's in blue. The corner of that, or the vertex, would be E. It's a point, so you can just use the capital letter. Next, what are the sides of angle 1? All right, so we need to find angle 1. Now, angle 1 is this angle right here on the left, and one of the sides of that angle starts at E and goes toward A. And so that side would be ray EA. And the other side of angle 1 starts at E and goes towards B. And so that would be ray EB. And those are the two sides of angle 1. You want to make sure to have that ray symbol above. Again, pause the video, try number 4. You're trying to figure out what's the difference between all these symbols. All right, the first one has 2 arrows on it, so that is line RS. The second one, no arrows, just a bar, that is segment RS. The third one has nothing above it. Remember, that means the distance from R to S. And then the last one has 1 arrow, so that is ray RS. Goes off in one direction forever and ever. Please try 5 and 6, unpause when you're done. Name 3 collinear points. That means 3 points that are right in a line. And so the 3 that I see are A, B, and C. See how those are in a nice straight line? You list them with capital letters and commas. Those are the 3 collinear points. Number 6, give another name for plane P. When you do this, you have to pick 3 points that are on that plane, but they cannot be collinear. They cannot all 3 be in a straight line. And so I'm going to erase these because they are collinear. And if I could pick 3 points that aren't collinear but that are on plane P, so on the flat surface, maybe I'll pick D, B, and C. Those are all on that plane, so I could also call it plane D, B, and C. Or I could rearrange those letters in any order. I could have used different letters as long as they're not all 3 right in a row, not collinear. Please try number 7 and then check when you're done. Name the intersection of line AE and line BC. So here's line AE. Remember, it goes forever in both directions. Here's line BC. Where do they intersect? Well, they cross at point B. So B is your answer. Pause and try number 8. So you have to find GH, which means this distance from G to H. Notice the whole big distance is 15. This smaller part is 9.7. Remember, the 2 small parts add up to the big part. So the 9.7 plus, I'll just call this like X. So plus X, if I add the 2 small ones, it should add up to 15, the big one. How do I solve this? Basically, just subtract 9.7. So if I type in my calculator, 15 minus 9.7, I get 5.3. And you definitely should label millimeters. One more time, please pause and try 9, 10, and 11. All right, the vertex of angle 5. Notice angle 5 is right here. The corner or the vertex is T. Name the sides of angle 4. So angle 4 is right up here. One of the sides starts at T and goes toward U. So ray TU is one side of angle 4. The other side starts at T and goes toward S. So ray TS is your other side of angle 4. What is another name for angle 3? Well, let's see here. There's 2 at least you could use. Angle 3 is this angle that I'm outlining in red right now. Now notice I could start at W, trace over to T, and then over to V. So I could call it angle WTV. That'd be a great answer. Or you could reverse it and you could start at V, like I'll do it in blue now. I could start at V, go to T, and then to W. So you could also call it angle VTW. You could switch that order around, but T has to be in the middle because T is the vertex. And here's the last slide. Go ahead and pause it and try number 12. What angle forms a linear pair with angle ABE? Well, first let's find ABE. Start at A, go to B, go to E. So here it is in blue. Now, linear pair, you have to remember, this is like a line that's divided into a pair of angles. So here's a line. We're going to divide it into a pair of angles. So like this angle and this angle would be a linear pair. So what angle would make a linear pair with angle ABE? Well, if I put it in red, what if I used angle EBC? So together they have a line and they're dividing it into 2 angles. So I would say your answer is angle EBC. Great, so we're going to be having a quiz soon, but before you take the quiz, I would like you to try the worksheet Unit 1 review. Message me if you have questions. I am here to help. Have a great day.